What's up, guys? Tristan Nagar here. I got my headphones in. I recorded this video earlier yesterday. Actually, no, I did this Sunday. Yeah, so that's yesterday. Well, technically, it's Tuesday because it's 4 a.m. Anyways, I have to redo the video because I had a dehumidifier going during the video, so there was like a high-pitched sound, not a high pitched, but a low pitched, like buzzing sound from that, so it just didn't turn out right. And I kind of just wanted to do it again just to kind of sharpen things up a little bit. I feel a little bit better right now. I don't know why. I feel like my thoughts are coming together better and I'm talking better. And it's always good to do things a few times over just to practice and do things like that. I've got my mic here. We are in my new house. I got my whiteboard here, got my nice little setup. We got my CBD, we got a Gorilla Mind Rush, we got the Gorilla Dream over here. We got everything set up. We got a little light there. We're upgrading. We're upgrading, boys. So, title of today's video is 10 Ways to Dominate Depression. So, I gotta qualify myself. I have been severely depressed before, and I've considered things of like self-harm and having thoughts of wanting to end my life. So I think that qualifies me. I don't feel like I am depressed anymore. I think I have little stints of it like everyone else where I have little lows, but for the most part I'm quite content with my life at the moment, and I really enjoy the things that are happening right now. I want to go over 10 ways that I have gone about dominating my depression, and these are lots of ways that I have taken in my life to improve my quality of life, my lifestyle, and ways that I feel a lot happier. I do believe in my mind that depression is simply just a chemical imbalance due to it could be a variety of things, but it all boils down to an imbalance of neurotransmitters and hormones and things like that. And it all comes down to that chemical imbalance of things like not enough endorphins and serotonin, and it could be something with your hormones, the testosterone, estrogen, all those things that are real complicated. But these 10 ways are going to help you improve your life and get those hormones and neurotransmitters and all of your energy levels all back to normal. And hopefully you can take at least one or two or even more of these methods and implement them in your life, and hopefully it helps you out. So without further ado, number one is reducing your sugar and processed foods. So this is your processed meat, your excessive alcohol, refined carbohydrates, vegetable and seed oils, artificial trans fats, sugar, and high fructose corn syrup. Start at the latter there. Things like your cereal, chocolate bars, anything like that. You know these are no-nos. Reduce these as much as possible. Artificial trans fat is going to come from your packaged food, your TV dinners, your chicken wings, all that. Vegetable and seed oils, same thing. Refined carbohydrates are like your muffins, your cookies, white bread, those things. Excessive alcohol is a big one. We're going to delve into that a little bit more later, but just alcohol is terrible for you. Cut that down. If you're doing it weekly, it's probably not good for you, and it's probably contributing to a bit of your depression. And also processed meat, things like bacon, ham, your turkey breast, your chicken breast, or those are the ones like the deli meats. All those deli meats are processed meat as well, aren't going to be good for you. Number two on how to dominate your depression is exercise. So exercise is so important, and I think everyone in the world should be doing more and more exercise. If you're already doing exercise, that's incredible. One thing that might not be known to people that without depression is that people who seem like they have their life together, who have great bodies, who eat healthy, do all these sorts of things, can still be depressed. You should reach out to someone like that. If you think they are depressed, they could be. Like, I was fit, I ate relatively healthy, I didn't drink all the time, and I was still depressed a lot of the time, which is crazy to some people, but it is very normal for people who seem successful and happy to be depressed. Exercise is proven to make you less depressed because it releases endorphins, which makes you feel good. Exercising reduces inflammation. Inflammation has been linked all around to depressive symptoms. Exercising is just going to make you all around feel healthier. If you're exercising more, you're building muscle, you're going to feel less tired all the time. It's not going to be as hard for you to go up and down the stairs. And this is the reason why a lot of people have a hard time getting out of bed in the morning, is because they don't have enough energy. And if you worked out more and you've made it a regular habit, it's easier to do everything in your life. And something I heard from some guy I don't really like on Twitter, so I'm not going to say his name. It's healthier and cheaper to get a gym membership over a therapist. When you think about it, $20 or $40 a month towards a gym membership can do a lot good for you over a therapist, which would cost you over $100 per session per hour. You can get a gym membership for $40 and go as much as you want during the week. And I don't know about you, but when you pop in your headphones and you got music blaring, you're feeling great, and you got that bar on your chest, all you can think about is getting that bar off your chest. You're not thinking about bills. You're not thinking about your girlfriend. You're not thinking about your mom nagging or your grandma or anything. You're just not thinking about those things. You're thinking about getting that bar off your chest. And that's what's so great about lifting, is that you're just so in the zone about it that it's almost therapeutic in a way. And you don't always have to weight lift or do resistance training. You can do cardio, you can do sports, you can swim, you can jog, whatever you want. You can go for walks, you can go for jogs. It's all up to you. It's not just limited to go and get a gym membership. You don't even have to get a gym membership. You can do everything you want at home. We have a gym right here. We have a bunch of gym stuff. Number 3. This is probably like the least important one out of this whole entire list, but I don't know why I have it at number 3, but this is in no particular order at all. These can all help you, but this is something that, a little hack, I guess, that I've done before, is taking things like NAC and 5-HTP. NAC can reduce inflammation, and it's been shown to help with people with depression. Again, like I've said before, depression is linked with inflammation. Inflammation can cause depressive symptoms. 5-HTP is a mood balancer, so you don't want to rely on these things, but 5-HTP can really help produce more serotonin in the body. So that's a really cool one. It actually really works. I do feel a difference. I've given it to my mom before. She noticed the difference. I gave it to my sister before. She noticed the difference in her daily mood swings, daily mood, whatever. Other vitamins you can take that I take and minerals are fish oil, probiotic, multivitamin, magnesium, and vitamin D. And just all around, if you're being more healthy in your daily life, you're gonna have more energy to do things. You're gonna be happier, and you're gonna feel better. And that's all contributing to a healthy lifestyle and not a depressive one. Number 4, and this is one of the biggest, if not the biggest number on this list, is quitting alcohol and drugs. This is the one that helped me the most, bar none, to resolve my depression. I can honestly say that is when I quit alcohol, it was like that, where I was not having any depressive episodes. I felt less depressed all the time, and that's why it's become so easy for me to quit alcohol. I've been sober, and I know it's not that long, almost 4.5 months. I quit cold turkey. Like, it was that easy. I haven't had a drink since May 17th. I have it written on my board. It was honestly the best thing I've ever done. If you've tried a lot of these things, you eat healthy, you exercise, you take supplements, you go to a therapist, all these things, try quitting alcohol for a month. It's not that hard to quit for a month. It might be harder for other people, and it might be just easy for me, but try doing it for at least even just a week and see how you feel. So I guarantee you're not going to feel worse from not drinking. I really guarantee that. It's going to help you out. These alcohol and drugs are just things that raise up your levels of happiness for a little bit of time, and then for several days after, it's just down, down, low. And that's not good. That's not good at all. And the way it really helped me, or really destroyed my life in a lot of ways at times, was I had to have an emotional hangover. I not only felt like shit, I thought my life was shit. And I started getting into this rotation that because I drank, that was a failure, and I'm a failure. And I get into this deep headspace that was just terrible for me. And you just waste a lot of time being depressed. You spend a lot of time drinking, and you spend a lot of time hungover, and this is just a lot of missed out time. And it takes you further away from your goals. It takes you further away from a nicer body. It can ruin relationships. It can make you really messed up. I've had so many stories of me waking up in places, public places, because I was super drunk the night before. I don't miss it almost one bit. I still have like that little itch to drink, but like it goes away pretty easily. And I even went to Vegas recently, and not one of my friends drank once. I didn't drink once, and we all had a great time. It was absolutely incredible. I really enjoyed it. It was just cool being somewhere different, kind of being in a little bit sort of a vacation mode. I could go on and on about alcohol. I think I have several other videos about that. Number 5, and the last one of this video, will be smoking weed, which seems super contradictory to my last point because I just said don't do drugs. And this isn't to say you should be smoking weed all the time. I'm very against daily smokers. You should not be smoking weed every day, mostly because one, makes you lazy, it cuts down your energy, and it increases ghrelin in the body, which is the hunger hormone, which is what your stomach secretes when you're hungry. Marijuana increases this, so you're more likely to be overweight if you're smoking a lot of weed. What it does help with is concussions and inflammation. Terpenoids, which comes from the THC, and CBD have shown to reduce inflammation in the body, which, like I said twice before, are links to depressive symptoms is inflammation. Inflammation, see, this is a common theme, is reducing your inflammation in your body. I'm not saying that's the only thing that contributes to depressive symptoms, but if you can lower your inflammation completely, you're going to be much better off. Concussions, it helps you. There's been a few long-term studies showing that CBD and THC are both great for the brain and protecting the brain and repairing the brain after having concussions. I've had around 6 concussions from almost primarily rugby. Every once in a while I will smoke weed or use CBD. I have CBD right here. This is the one that I use. This is Happy Hippo hemp oil, which is CBD, 100% THC free. Really like this. I'll plug that down below. It's peppermint flavor. It actually tastes really good. I'll take some right now. Actually, why not? I'll take a little bit. You just put it under your tongue. You let it sit there. A little tutorial on CBD. The wonders of CBD. And actually, marijuana is legal in a lot of the states now, and it's actually very legal in Canada now, which is super cool, even though they lost a massive amount of money. I think like over like 50 million they lost, which is absolutely insane. Anyways, guys, we're gonna end this video here. I hope you liked it. If you have any more tips, we're gonna go down. We're gonna do, this is just part 1. We're gonna do part 2 tomorrow because it's really late. I'm gonna try and edit this video and get it out tomorrow. Yeah, we'll have part 2 very, very soon, where we'll have 5 more tips for you. My approach to these tips is not to do them all at once because you're gonna get overwhelmed. It's kind of like people going to the gym for the first time. They want to go 6 or 7 days a week, which is what like professional bodybuilders do. And you're just going to get overwhelmed because you can't adapt and change your lifestyle that drastically to accommodate for all that time spent away from your normal activities. It's best to just focus on one of these tips that I said, master it, do it for a month or 2 months, and just do it consistently. and then you'll see results, and then you can go on to trying different things. I really hope this helps. If any of you are ever like in need of someone to talk to, please come and message me on Instagram. I'll always respond. I don't get that many DMs, so I really appreciate talking to you guys. And sometimes people just don't have someone to talk to, and if you want an anonymous person that you don't really know, I'm here for you. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. I'm trying to grow this channel, and if you like my content, please subscribe. Thanks, guys. Peace. See you in part 2.